And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your Milwaukee Brewers.
And on the mound today, Shane Drowan. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And away we go here in Milwaukee.
No, that missed.
Gets him to chase after that one. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Swings, and this one's flared. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Ball.
Lopez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's to third. Off balance feed. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for Miami, Max Meyer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
That's a ball.
Meyer, a righty that throws with power. 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. A changeup missing. 3-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson Del Rio.
Just
That's a ball.
missed.
Ball, that's up.
Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. That one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count. Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit.
Stowers to second for one, and it's over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Batting fourth, the
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
And now it's William Contreras. And fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. In the dirt, blocked. Out. He got him. What a throw.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
Backed off
That's
the plate
inside.
that time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after one. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. That one lifted to left. Chorio moving under this one. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8, Javier Sanoja.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. No score here in the second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one in the air. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins.
Really strong hitting performance recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
Here we go, Brewers, here we go.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at American Family Field, bottom half of inning number 2, Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Outside, that's a ball.
Next pitch is outside. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 18, Luis Lara.
Pitch misses.
No, that's down.
Ball
Ball.
1.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Cooper.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Brewers take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
There's a strike. And it's second. In the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting ninth, third baseman, number 3, Joey Ortiz.
Next for the Brewers, Joey Ortiz.
He's done a great job making contact recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 1 and the Marlins nothing. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Marlins, Leo Jimenez.
Let's go, Shane.
No, that's high.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 3, SKU Ruiz.
Swings through that one for strike 1. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
1 out, man at first. Joe Matt now at the plate.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Got to be down in the zone with that 2-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it. Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1. And there's a
That's
ball.
the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and third, one down. Base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, one out. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Two on, one out. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball still 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Fly to left his first time. And he pumps it a strike. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Ball, that's high.
Right
That's
now,
the ball.
behind in the count,
Outside.
2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Come on, Milwaukee.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Well, he looks
Ball
more
outside.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In the air, left field. Hernandez gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman.
Now
number
here's Jake
9,
Bauers.
Jake
0 for 1. He hit into a
Bauers.
fielder's choice his first time. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. And we're level. It's 2-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Outside.
No, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. Back here at American Family Field. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja.
Sanoja.
You know, these Marlins, as this
outside.
game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Nope, that's
You
outside.
can't do much of
Ball.
anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hee-haw.
There's a strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
This one in the air, center field. Mitchell coming on, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Liam Hicks.
Ball.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. Swings through that. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The third baseman,
Leo Jimenez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Yeah!
Hit on the ground to short. Throw over to Bowers. Marlins set down in order. We go to the bottom of the 4th. All even, 2 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go. Bottom 4. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Mitchell.
Here we go, Garrett.
And that one popped to short. Lopez takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The right fielder, number 18, Luis Lara.
That's a ball.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's too low.
That missed. That's
Ball
a ball.
2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now
That's
the
the
count
ball.
is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the shortstop. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Nope, that's in.
Lara leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Throws to first. That is the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Marlins, Esteury Ruiz.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Ball.
Stays alive. That one outside,
Ball, out.
And it's 3-2. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill, and he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Now snap throw to first.
Hey.
And he dives back in safely.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Got him swinging on the curveball, and that's the first out.
They had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Shane Drowan is done, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Grant
Brewers,
Anderson
number
into the game.
56.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Go ahead run on base. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Fouled off down the right side. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. The 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
No, that's out.
The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Started after it, appealed to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Brewers 2. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Joey Ortiz.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Outside, ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Christian Yelich up next for the Brewers. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Way inside, gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. Jackson Chourio in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Three-0 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. On the corner for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And the 0-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hard ground ball for a base stop. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and again, we are tied.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Max Meyer departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tyler Zuber.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in.
Ball high.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Lopez for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. The batter now, Xavier Edwards.
The second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Ball one, no strikes. This one in the air right field. And that's a foul ball. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Right side, Bowers. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
For the Marlins, the right fielder, number 8, Javier Sonoma.
Out towards right center field. Lara coming on. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number
And now,
34.
Liam Hicks, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner on the move, and it's fouled off. The 0-1. Line to right, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That one misses. Ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, one out.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Just missed. Yuri Ruiz next to hit for the Marlins. The Marlins with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now it's going to be Yuri Ruiz. Golden opportunity right here. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
In the air out to center. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw. The second run scores. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big-time swing at the bat to drive in 2. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Grant Anderson will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now on the bump, Jacob Mizorowski.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Mizorowski. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
In the air to left center, Chorio settles underneath it. He's got it.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
That one in triple digits.
Throwing it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. Marlins 5 and the Brewers 3. Back here at American Family Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Mitchell.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 2-1. And the sweeper catches the plate. Two on the way. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's a ball.
The Brewers trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Late on that fastball. The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Blake Perkins, looking to start something with 1 gone. The 1-1. Bounce to the right side. Edwards. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Brewers, the shortstop, Cooper.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Zuber won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ryan Gusto.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And the batter will be the shortstop. pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Up the middle. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
2 outs with a runner at third. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That's the ball.
Here's a 2-2. And that's outside. Joey Ortiz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Swing, and he popped it up. Jimenez makes a nice running catch. Milwaukee leaves one. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Fought off foul. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That's the ball.
Let's go, Jacob.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Come on, Brewers.
There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Here we go, Jacob.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Let's go, Jacob.
Foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Perkins on his way over. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. Marlins 5 and the Brewers 3. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 7th, Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball
Gusto,
inside.
a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stowers. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. The Brewers down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball, that's down.
Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11,
Jackson Chorio digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one is hammered right field. Sanoha going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up. Marlins 5 and the Brewers 3. Back here at American Family Field. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoha. That one fouled off.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
0-2 now.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Next offering is outside. Three and two. Payoff pitch. This one popped up under it. Then there's one down.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Liam Hicks.
That's a ball.
One, two now.
Ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jacob Mizorowski done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Brewers,
now, Trevor
number
McGill.
29.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Here's the third baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Hee-haw.
There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Fought off foul. Yo, 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. One left for Miami, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Marlins.
now, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we
98,
roll into the
Dax
bottom of the 8th. Dax Fulton hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Leading off, Jake Bauers. He's already homered here in this one.
Bauer.
And a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Step off, throw to first.
No,
Bauers
he's safe.
dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The center fielder, number 5.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. Outside corner, there's a strike. The tying run at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Two down. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 16, White. Broken.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
That's the ball.
In for a strike. 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dax Fulton out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So they
Miami,
turn to their closer,
number
Pete
29,
Fairbanks.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Outside with a breaking ball. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swings through that one for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brewers strand a couple. They're still down 5-3. Back here in Milwaukee, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
All right, Brewers. Let's go, Brewers.
That's in. Ball.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
That's the ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0. That one fouled hard the other way. The count 2-1. That one, triple digits. And that skips in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
Digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Man at first, one away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Runner takes off. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
So you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
That's up. That's a ball.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Lopez around third, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Should have this one. And that'll do it. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 6-3. Back here in Milwaukee, stepping in, Braden Shoemaker.
Braden Shoemaker.
On the ground to third. 1 pitch and 1 out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty here in the 9th.
No, that's out.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is. And that's what
this one in the air, center field. And that is the ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.